All right, couple new things going on with the 2020. Obviously, it's got a flat tire. These tires are old implement tires. That's what was on it when it came with it. So I ordered some new 4 ribs. If you look, these ones are checked real bad on the, well, all over. They're just weather checked. They're dry rotted. So we got some new 4 ribs coming. And then the newest development is this fuel line right here where it goes into the pump, which I believe it just goes right over the other side. That is leaking. And let's go see where that goes to the other side. All right, so from the fuel filter straight over to there. So this is the delivery line. I'm hoping that I can just cut that end off, swage it, not swage, but flare it. So my hope is to cut this end off, slide that back, cut that end, flare it, and seat it again. Assuming that is what is going on with it. I'm assuming the flare is cracked. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that off, and we'll see what's going on. All right, on this side, I held that lower nut, and it's got like a filter down in there. So I took the 90-degree fitting off of there because I feel like it doesn't look great. So I'm gonna get a new one of those also while I'm at it. So then the connections will be new on both ends, and we'll have new flares on this. So I'll let you know how it works out. A couple days later, I had to work. I went the other day. I looked online to try to find that piece of pipe, and there was one new old stock on eBay for $25 plus like $25 shipping, so $50. I could have had the line, then I still needed the fittings, and then I would have had to wait. So I went to our local hydraulic shop, and it's Brushville Hardware in East Palestine, and they custom made, put angled fittings for the other side, and had the correct fittings to replace for both ends. This cost me $65, custom made. Super nice dude made it. We talked the whole time, and so now I'm gonna install this. I'm gonna install it with some Teflon on here. These are pipe plugs, but or pipe thread, but I'm still gonna put it on just to try to ensure that doesn't leak. All right, so hose is installed. Maybe it's a hair longer than it should be, but I don't want it to hit the exhaust right here, so I'm zip tying it out of the way. I'm using this giant zip tie. This is has plenty of flexibility for it. I have run it already. It is not leaking anymore. I like these fittings better than the crush style on that steel line anyways. So it's back together. $65. I did use this tape. It doesn't say it's good for, it says petroleum oils, propane, butane, kerosene. I'm sure I'm sure someone will tell me this is wrong to put this stuff on here. Let me know in the comments if it is or not. But anyways, it's not leaking. I'm happy with it. Time to cut more hay with this thing. Thanks for watching. I hope this video helps you. If it does, please subscribe to my channel because that helps me and I appreciate it.